My microphone was off. I was talking to myself. I was saying, well, shit, fuck, ass, bitch, cunt, fart, negro. I'm gonna get all that out the way right now because this video is gonna be demonetized right fucking now. Before I get into the round, I want to introduce myself. I have a very woo! I have a very bad habit of not introducing myself before I do a fucking rant on a WWE show. Hey, what's up, guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and this is WWE No Mercy 2017 pay-per-view review. The show just went off the air live on the WWE Network. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a thumbs up like that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family and come and join the JD Venom Nation on YouTube. So with that being said, we got that out the way. Tonight's show, the last 3 matches killed it for me. The pay-per-view was pretty good up to the point till we got to the last 3 matches, and we're gonna be talking about the last 3 matches very shortly. But I want to start first with actually the last match: Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. Now, I predicted that Brock Lesnar was gonna win, and he did win, so I'm not mad about that. What I am upset about is that, again, you had another match with Brock Lesnar where Lesnar gets dominated the entire time and somehow pulls off the victory. Now, I understand that they're trying to make Strowman look like a, like the big bad, monster. I get it. I totally understand it. But this should have been an even match. Now you're making Braun Strowman look a little weak, in my opinion. Off the fact that you had him destroying Lesnar up until this match here. He was destroying Lesnar during the match here. Lesnar got a few, he got a few German suplexes. He got a few, actually got a guy in the Kimura lock. That was most of his offense right there, was German suplexes and a Kimura lock. Hits one F5, and that's the match. Match was not even more than 11, 12 minutes. And again, I said this. I even know I predicted that Brock Lesnar was going to win this match. I was hoping Strowman will win just because of the fact that that Brock Lesnar will not be on WWE TV for the rest of 2017. We may not see Brock Lesnar wrestle another match until the Royal Rumble. Does nobody have an issue with that? Like, I see people on Twitter not having an issue with that. So people saying that that's okay. Oh, well, it makes the title look better. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Where was Brock Lesnar before, I don't know, Great Balls of Fire? We haven't seen Brock Lesnar pretty much since WrestleMania. He came out for Great Balls of Fire, SummerSlam now, No Mercy. Now he's going to be gone for the rest of 2017. Now, I don't know if WWE restructured the contract, say, hey, Brock, you're going to, oh my God, what is that? Like, hey, Brock, you're going to be coming back for, we want you back for Survivor Series. Oh, how much do you want to pay me, Vince? And the negotiations from there. But this really aggravated me tonight. It really aggravated me tonight based off the fact, again, what does Braun Strowman do from here? What does Braun Strowman do from here? He's not going to face off against Roman Reigns again. You know what I mean? Finn Balor? Maybe. That could be a maybe. Samoa Joe? That could be a maybe. But what are you going to do with Braun Strowman? I say we have another draft. Another shakeup per se. That's the rumor right now, that WWE is going to be doing a shakeup for the draft, or for the brand split, I should say, but not draft, but another superstar shakeup. Get Braun Strowman off of Raw, because there's nothing left for him to do. There's nothing left for him to do on Raw at this point in time. Now, it's just tonight's just been all over the place. I mean, my head's everywhere right now. I have no idea on how I feel. I know the show wasn't a great show tonight. It was good up until the last 3 matches. I enjoyed the show up until the last 3 matches. It wasn't like, show of the year or pay-per-view of the year or anything like that, but I thought it was a very solid show up until the last 3 matches. But you got Brock Lesnar defeated Braun Strowman in the main event. Now, we're going to open up. Let me get the card up here real quick here so I can make sure that we go in order here. We opened up tonight's WWE No Mercy, again, live from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, with Jason Jordan versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. This match here was basically The Miz being a face, according to the Los Angeles crowd, and Jason Jordan being the heel. The crowd doesn't give a shit about Jason Jordan. Basically, long story short, The Miz wins this match with the help of the Miztourage. Jason Jordan was, he attacked Curtis Axel, then he gets hit in the head by Bo Dallas, skull crushing finale for the 1-2-3 victory for The Miz. He retains the title, and we'll be talking about, actually I can talk about this right now. Later on in the show, I think it's between John Cena and Roman Reigns in the Cruiserweight Championship match. You had The Miz come in to Kurt Angle's dressing room, clapping and say, hey, I won, blah, blah, blah. And Miz brings up the idea of Miz TV, that he wants to interview, I will say right now, the winner of John Cena and Roman Reigns. Basically, long story short with that, Kurt Angle's all like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. All right, so you're going to be opening up Monday Night Raw with you and Roman Reigns, Miz TV. Despite the fact that Kurt Angle's son, I'm putting that quotation marks, got defeated by The Miz, and it was not a clean win by The Miz. Where is the logic? Where is the consistency? Where is anything logical with WWE and creative? What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And quite frankly, it is downright depressing for me to even fathom that they're really not consistent with anything that they're doing on WWE TV right now. It's fucking sad. It's fucking pathetic. But The Miz wins. Miz wins. I was gonna go with Jason Jordan, but hey, I think I went with Jason Jordan more because I wanted to tell off The Miz, because the Intercontinental Championship is great for a babyface, and we have not had a great babyface champion. But right now, since Jason Jordan was being booed tonight, and he did an interview afterwards saying, The Miz, you really do suck. It's like, his mic skills is not there whatsoever, Jason Jordan. His wrestling ability is great. Great in-ring performer is Jason Jordan. But his charisma, his character, his mic skills is not there right now. And I'm kind of glad that he's not the Intercontinental Champion right now. Give that to Finn Balor. Give that to somebody else who will actually benefit with the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe now I'm thinking that since we're going to be seeing The Miz and the winner of the John Cena Roman Reigns match, I believe that guy will be, in line for an Intercontinental Championship shot. We will have to see this Monday on Raw. Thank God I'm not reviewing Monday Night Raw. I'll be at work between 3 and 12, so I won't be able to see Monday Night Raw. I wouldn't be able to see Monday Night Raw, but at this point, I really don't give a shit. Next match, Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. This was a decent match. Finn Balor came out with new ring gear, new color ring gear. It's like gray now. We knew Finn Balor was gonna win. Finn Balor wins with a coup de grace. I mean, I don't really have anything to say about this match. I mean, I really don't have anything to say about this match. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything like, oh, you gotta go out and see Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. No, nothing of that nature. Finn Balor wins with the coup de grace. That's all I gotta say. Do you guys give a shit about the moves in the match, the sequences in this match? No. If you've seen the SummerSlam match, if you've seen their other match at I believe it was at Great Balls of Fire, it's the same match. So go fuck yourself. This match. I mean, this match wasn't anything special. So Bray Wyatt loses to Finn Balor by the coup de grace. Raw Tag Team Championship match. This was the best match of the night. And these 4 guys went out there and nearly killed each other. This was a fantastic, I repeat, a fantastic match for what we saw here tonight. At one point in this match, we seen Cesaro get catapulted to the to one of the to the ring posts. You know how they have those little the extended ring posts now. The one, not the actual ring, but you guys know what I'm talking about. With the ones with the little platform on it now. Cesaro hit his teeth, his mouth on the ring post. Cesaro loses, and this was just like 5-6 minutes into the match. He loses his maybe 2 or 3 teeth. He was smiling. You can see like his teeth just like it was gone. Like I've never seen that before. I never ever seen that before where someone loses their teeth like that. I seen, Joy Mercury, obviously get all swollen up, broken nose and all that stuff. I seen that before. I seen stuff like that, freak accidents before, but this is my first time seeing somebody. Well, I mean, we've seen somebody with Jeff Hardy when Jeff Hardy got kicked in the face by Sheamus and Jeff Hardy's tooth came out, but not to the effect of just blood everywhere. I'm talking about it looked like someone shot Cesaro in the face damn near. The blood did not really intensify up until Seth Rollins going through a flurry of offense, does a blockbuster, then he does a super kick right into Cesaro's face. As soon as he does that kick, blood just splatters everywhere. And this was just in the first, like I said, 5-6 minutes of this match. From there, it got really amped up. Cesaro continued this match. He was wrestling. I thought he was going to be out of the match. He was outside for a little bit. He tagged out. Then, he came back into his match. He was doing triple cross faces. He was doing Cesaro shit. And if this doesn't raise the stock of Cesaro to be a singles guy eventually down the road, I don't know what is. I don't know what he has to do to get into the situation where he actually becomes a singles wrestler. I like Sheamus. I like Cesaro as a tag team. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's awesome. But seeing this here tonight makes me really want to see these guys in a situation where they are, where they're single stars again. Not so much as Sheamus, because we know how Sheamus is. We know that Sheamus is, he had his run as champion. I want to see Cesaro. And if this does not give him that platform to do that within the next year, WWE again is going to be missing the boat. I don't know. I mean, what else does he have to do? He has to tear his rotator cuff, or he has to lose 2 front teeth and bleed everywhere near to death. Amazing spot there. And, and right now, I'm looking it up here right now on Twitter right now. A lot of people are still talking about the whole situation with Cesaro. This is one of the most talked about things of the night. There is actually a picture right now of just Cesaro, with Sheamus, and oh my god, it looks gruesome. It looks absolutely gruesome. So I don't even know if he lost it. It don't even look like he lost his teeth. It looks like his teeth just, I don't even know. We gotta find out the actual, either he cracked his teeth, it looks like either he lost his teeth, or it looks like his 2 front teeth got pushed up. Because that could happen. Like, if you're going catapulted into the post and land like that, I think his teeth got shot up through his gums. That's what it looks like, actually. Holy. Because I didn't see any teeth either. Now I'm thinking about it. I didn't see any teeth either when he actually hit his face on the post. I did not see any teeth. So I think his 2 front teeth were shot up through his gums. That's worse, actually. Holy fucking shit. But anyway, though, this match was fucking awesome. We saw a spot in the match where we saw a white noise into a powerbomb combination where we seen Seth Rollins being powerbombed on top of Dean Ambrose, or it was that or vice versa. I don't remember, but I thought that could have been it. I thought that was one of the rare times where we could have saw, a title change hands. Even though I knew that Ambrose and Rollins was going to win this match, it gave me that doubt. It gave me oh, maybe the match is going to end right here. It gave me that doubt because of the way the match was, the drama, the blood, Cesaro's teeth. Also another thing as well, I don't know for sure, but you know, maybe he was just selling because I was that much into the match. Perhaps, maybe Ambrose injured his shoulder. You know, he was selling his shoulder pretty well. I don't know if he was actually selling his shoulder pretty well, or if he was actually injured. So that'll be something that we'll have to take a look at as well in the coming days. But being that as it may, you know, the match ends simply off of a where Seth Rollins hits the Rainmaker knee, or the V trigger. I'm just gonna call it the V trigger. Hits a V trigger on Cesaro, and basically from there, after that, Cesaro gets hit by a Dirty Deeds, and for the 1-2-3 victory is Ambrose and Seth Rollins. What a match! What a match! What a match! One of the best tag team matches. I mean, I still think New Day and Usos are better. Were better, but this match here was fucking awesome too. Fucking awesome tag team match. This is why tag team wrestling is probably, you know, my favorite, probably one of my favorite things to watch ever in wrestling. Tag team wrestling is my favorite part of wrestling almost. So, you know, it's just fucking fantastic. The money's there. The money's there to do it if done right. This could have been the way that the crowd was into it. You would have thought this was the main event, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't the main event. It was just the third match of the show. But Ambrose and Rollins do retain the tag team titles in a fantastic tag team match. If there's any match that you definitely need to see on the card, it will be this one. Fantastic tag team match. Moving on to the Fatal 5-Way match of the champion Alexa Bliss returning Bayley, Sasha Banks, Emma, and Nia Jax. This was better than what I expected. Not to say it was a great match, not to say it was even a good match, but it was better than what I expected. You know, it was a fairly decent match. We saw a double Samoan drop by Nia Jax on Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. We saw a double powerbomb on the outside by Emma and I believe it was Emma and Bayley, if I'm not mistaken. Emma and Bayley. So, you know, it was, you know, it was a pretty decent match. But if you guys saw the podcast last night live, I went with, hey, I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss. But no, I changed my mind and I went with Nia Jax. I should have kept my first prediction. Alexa Bliss does walk out as champion. I thought they were going to put the title on Nia Jax just because I thought they were going to get Nia Jax ready for Asuka. And yeah, Asuka is actually going to be coming at TLC, which I said last night that's the plan. But hey, people don't like to, you know, like to give me credit for anything. People don't like to actually say, hey, well, Venom, you said this, you were right about that. Yeah, if you guys would have saw me last night, if you guys would have listened to me, you know, prior on the Gain Order podcast or on the Raw reviews or on the NXT reviews, I said that WWE is planning to have Asuka debut at TLC. What do you know? What do you know? She's going to debut at TLC next month. Oh, really? Really? Come on, guys. You guys would have known that if you will listen to me. But anyway, don't want to harp on that. But Alexa Bliss does pick up the win here after hitting the DDT, and I believe it was on Sasha Banks for the 1-2-3 victory. Moving on to our next match here, and you know, and this is where the show overall gets kind of, oh man, it really got very disappointing for me at this point in time. The show really got disappointing for me at this point in time. Next match was, who else? Who else could have been? John Cena versus Roman Reigns. First time ever one-on-one match. Really? This match here wasn't really anything special, guys. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't really anything special because I knew on how predictable it was going to be. This match was very predictable. Very predictable. Superman punches, AAs, spear through the table on the announcer's table on the outside, super AA, kick out. Now, the only time where I was like, oh, that's different was the AA combat roll into another AA. But I knew Roman Reigns was going to kick out because Roman Reigns is like this. He's looking up like that. 1, 2, Like, don't you have like a mechanism clocking your head to know when to kick out? So you can't be like, like 1, 2, like, come on, man. Come on. I hate when wrestlers do that when they look up like that for a fucking pinfall. 1, 2, oh. I mean, I guess you can't really blame the wrestlers. Maybe WWE production even more because they should know better than that. You know what I mean? But hey, fuck me gently with a chainsaw, right? Fuck me gently with a chainsaw, okay? It's just something that it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very nerving to me. But being as it may, this match is very predictable, okay? And again, you had Roman Reigns win, which I predicted, but again, you're crowning Roman Reigns again for what reason? What's with this coronation of Roman Reigns? Why must Roman Reigns always beat pretty much everybody? Pretty much everybody. You're giving a coronation for Triple H. Give him a coronation for Daniel Bryan, Vince McMahon, The Undertaker, John Cena. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like how many more coronations do you need, Roman Reigns? How many more? How many more main events? How many more moments do you need? Okay? Now you're gonna beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Now it's obvious. It's really, really sickening. It makes me sick to my stomach that WWE is really still trying to make this guy the guy, quote unquote. And he's not. He is not the guy. He's not. He's not. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I don't give a shit what people think. I don't give a shit what people, have your opinion on. Your opinion is quite frankly wrong. Look at the ratings. Look at the ratings. Look at the reaction that he gets when he comes out. Cena was getting this reaction, maybe like, he was getting that reaction where everybody was booing him, where almost everybody was booing him in late 2007 into 2008. 2006, it was split. The boos were coming. 2005, he was over his shit with everybody just about. You know what I mean? In the crowd. 2006 was like, it really started amping up after ECW One Night Stand. 2006, the match with Rob Van Dam. You know what I mean? But, well, I mean, I guess you could say WrestleMania 22 as well. I guess you could start there, WrestleMania 22, but it started building up more and more and more. Reigns was being booed out of the buildings before he won his first WWE Championship. Notice the difference? I mean, and again, I don't hate Roman Reigns. I hate what WWE does with Roman Reigns. Okay? I don't hate John Cena. Well, John Cena's grew on me. He's grew on me over the past couple years. But I did not like what WWE was doing with John Cena because I hated, I didn't like John Cena because I hate what WWE was doing with John Cena. You know what I mean? But it's just the same shit. They're dipping into the oil well, or whatever you want to call it, dipping into the cookie jar, dipping into the gold mine, wherever you want to call it, every single time when they get a quote-unquote new star. Roman Reigns is not that. You saw with John Cena, you saw with Stone Cold, you saw with The Rock, you saw with Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, you know what I mean? Savage, Warrior. You saw with those guys. You know what I mean? Cena, Lesnar. You know what I mean? You saw with those guys. I don't see it with Roman Reigns. I saw it more with Daniel Bryan than I did with Roman Reigns. I see it more with, believe it or not, Finn Balor. I see more with Finn Balor. I see it more with Seth Rollins than Roman Reigns. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And I'm not talking about just WWE. I'm talking about the overall package. I'm talking about him being in ads. I'm talking about him, being on TV, the Today Show. Okay, I can see Roman Reigns on Today Show. But, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. And also a WWE performer. An in-ring talent. A ring general. A promo man. He has none of those things. Not to say that Finn Balor is a great promo either. But I believe what Finn Balor says more than Roman Reigns. I believe what Dan Bryan used to say more than Roman Reigns. I believe what John Cena said, even though you may agree or disagree with it, more than Roman Reigns. I don't believe anything what Roman Reigns says. Roman Reigns, the only way for him to get a pop is to say bitch. Is to say shit. That's the only way this guy can get a pop. On a promo. In ring, he's not a bad wrestler. He's not terrible. I would go on and say that he's far more better along than what John Cena was at this stage of his career. So it's not the wrestling with Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is actually a pretty decent wrestler. And I don't really hear anybody say that Roman Reigns is a bad wrestler. I don't really hear that. What we don't like about Roman Reigns is that WWE is trying to make this, try and make him the next guy, quote unquote, when he's simply not that. So Roman Reigns wins. His John Cena with a Saran punch in the spear, 1-2-3 pinfall. Roman Reigns wins. After that, John Cena raises his hand, which made me sick to my fucking stomach. You know what I mean? It reminds me of everything that it just reminds me of everything that WWE is trying to do with Roman Reigns. They're trying to get this guy to be so much over, but it cannot, and it will not, and it should not happen. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. But outside of that, Roman Reigns leaves and John Cena walks out. And this is another thing that made me sick. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, John Cena, he might be leaving. He ain't going no fucking where. Where's he going? He's going to Hollywood. Do his movie, Transformers Bumblebee. There's a spinoff. He's going to be doing that. He ain't going no fucking where. He'll be back. He'll be back for maybe Survivor Series. Hell, maybe even the Royal Rumble. WrestleMania. Think John Cena's not going to be wrestling anymore? Like, why does WWE gotta insult our intelligence every single time when Cena leaves? He did this shit at fucking, SummerSlam. Came back from the Royal Rumble against AJ Styles. They're doing it again here tonight. They did it at fucking, remember Survivor Series 2010? You know what I mean? When he left the company, when he got fired. You know what I mean? Remember Money in the Bank 2011 when he got fired for being defeated by CM Punk? Come on, man. Give me a fucking break. Get the fuck out of here. John Cena ain't going nowhere. He'll be back, at least, if not by Survivor Series, which I probably don't think he'll be there at Survivor Series, definitely by Royal Rumble. Mark my words. Moving on to our... Oh, God, man. Well, to the next match. Oh, God. You guys ready for a rant? Okay. If you guys saw the preview and predictions last night live here on YouTube on the channel, I said that Neville has to win, he should win, he better win, or else the Cruiserweight division is dead. Well, I regret to inform you that tonight, on September 24th, 2017, the Cruiserweight division died. It is dead. It is a joke. It is a tragedy. It is a farce. It is, is any synonym to describe bad. This is a fucking joke. Ironically, I'm wearing one of my favorite t-shirts right now. I bought this shirt. You see this? See this, right? You see this, right? You see this, right? Cruiserweight Classic. You know what? I bought this shirt when the actual tournament was going on last year. I love this shirt. I think it's very comfortable. I mean, it's one of my favorite shirts that I have in my collection right now, the Cruiserweight Classic shirt. I was that invested in the Cruiserweight Classic. For just like how we were talking about the Mae Young Classic a couple weeks ago. Guys like coming out of the Cruiserweight Classic, Grand Metalik, TJ Perkins. I ain't gonna call him by TJP. TJ Perkins, Cedric Alexander, Kota Ibushi, Brian Kendrick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Guys like that. Jack Gallagher, Noam Dar, Tony Nese, Rich Swann, Zack Sabre Jr. Zack. Call him Zack. Zack Sabre Jr. You know what I mean? Like, are you fucking serious? You're telling me that you took that division, you took those matches, you took the emotion, the athleticism, the intrigue, with everything with the cruiserweights. You placed them on Monday Night Raw, which I already knew that it was not a good idea. You guys could go back and watch me on Venom Nation Wrestling on my other wrestling channel that I had before I decided to put these videos over here. You can go watch me over there and say, Raw, I don't agree with it. They should be on SmackDown. SmackDown's gonna be, the more wrestling show, land of opportunity, quote unquote. I said this. I said, I don't like it, but I did not actually think it was going to be this bad. It was going to be this terrible. It was going to be this much of a joke. You had a show called 205 Live that nobody fucking watches. I watched maybe the first few episodes of 205 Live, and then after that, I didn't really give a shit about it. I gave a couple episodes now. I mean, there was a couple of hidden gems in there. They have some pretty damn good matches on 205 Live at times like that. Kiro Tozawa and I think it was Brian Kendrick match when Kiro Tozawa did that did that senton from the top of the rope onto the outside through the table. Sick spot, one of the best spots of the year, I think, in wrestling. But no one's talking about it because we don't give a shit about 205 Live. But the point I'm trying to make is that you take all those guys that was actually in the tournament to have a guy tonight, and actually I'm gonna say two guys because Neville, even though he probably should have been in that tournament maybe, but I know there was more for you. I'm glad that Neville is in the division because he is the MVP of the division. He's been the best heel in WWE this year. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Neville, for his body of work, is the best heel. Period. He's been the only thing about the Cruiserweight division that has been great. Guys like Cedric Alexander and Grand Metalik and, Jack Gallagher has not really had a chance to shine. They haven't. You know what I mean? I was really pushed for Cedric Alexander to take the title off of Neville. So you have Neville, who has been the catalyst for the Cruiserweight division since January. Have him lose to Kiro Tozawa 6 days before WrestleMania, which was already a fucking joke, only to win it back before WrestleMania, before SummerSlam, have it to win it back 6 nights later at SummerSlam, in the pre-show, by the way, right, in the pre-show. You have that happen, to having him just a little bit over a month later lose the title to Enzo Amore. The guy who was kicked off the tour buses. The guy who gets buried on Raw by The Miz. The guy who gets ran over and completely killed by Braun Strowman for no other reason. There was no reason why he should have got killed by Braun Strowman. There was no reason why he should have got killed by Braun Strowman. Other than WWE's, it was giving a big fuck you to Enzo Amore. If Enzo Amore is getting the big fuck you by WWE, with Enzo Amore getting the fucking Cruiserweight Championship, it's a big fuck you to everybody in that division. WWE should just let these guys go. Either let these guys go back down to NXT, release these guys, do whatever, because you're not going to be using a damn thing with anybody else on this roster. This show sucks. And I'm talking about 205. Well, actually, No Mercy wasn't that great either. I mean, if I give him No Mercy right now, I'll probably have to give it a 4 out of 10. I mean, my 4.5 out of 10, actually. And it was really mostly because his last 3 matches really pissed me off. But 205 Live and the whole Cruiserweight division fucking sucks. It is done. It's over. This shirt, this ain't the Cruiserweight division. But this shirt that I'm wearing right now, it's not the Cruiserweight division that we saw tonight. I don't know what the fuck that was that we just saw tonight. You tell me that Neville loses for getting kicked in the balls? Where is Kurt Angle to come out and be like, hey Enzo, you kicked Neville in the balls. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to disqualify you. Nothing like that. A fucking injustice. A fucking injustice. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's sad. It's terrible. It's a piece of shit. It's cock, balls, pussy, dick, farts, cunt. Every cuss word you can find in the English dictionary. Just, man. What does it do for Enzo? What does this do for Enzo Amore? And he wins his very first title ever. His very first title in WWE. Did not win a title in NXT. Didn't win tag team titles in NXT. Didn't win tag team titles on the main roster. His very first title win is for a death of a division. Get rid of it. It's been 1 year. It took WWE one year and a couple months, really 1 year, almost to a little bit after 1 year actually. But anyway, being as it may, it took WWE just only 1 year to completely kill and squash the Cruiserweight division. Sad, man. It's sad. It's pathetic. You take all those guys, either you release them, either you let these go down to NXT. Like, at least let some of these guys go down to NXT, like Jack Gallagher. Like, I still want to see some of these guys on Jack Gallagher, Britt Swan, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, TJP. You know what I mean? Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander, this guy shouldn't be in the fucking Cruiserweight division, in my opinion. This guy should be going after the Intercontinental Championship. This guy should be in fucking NXT. You know what I mean? Not necessarily being in main event, but if they have a mid-card title, he'll be perfect for that mid-card title. Cedric Alexander. Just like, fuck, man. Like, fuck. Like, what the fuck are you doing, WWE? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you thinking? What do y'all do, in your fucking weekly meetings, in your board meetings where you're in there, where you're discussing, discussing, what the fuck's going on with the show and, with the talent and, when you're writing the show, things of that nature. What do you guys discuss about when it comes to Cruiserweight division? All right, Roman Reigns, John Cena. All right, we're going to have Roman Reigns win Cruiserweight title match, Neville versus Enzo. Anybody got any suggestions? Yeah, have Enzo win. All right, go on to is that what y'all do? No discussion? Do you guys not realize on that you are hurting your company by doing this? You're hurting your company by doing shit like this. Do they not realize what the fuck is going on anymore in this fucking company? You want us to take fucking surveys and like, oh, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a TV-14 type show? I don't give a shit if we see a TV-14 type show. If we see a TV-14 type show, does it mean the writing's gonna be better? I don't fucking think so. Now, with this fucking company, this ain't the Attitude Era, motherfucker. This ain't even Ruthless Aggression. It's like they just sit on their hands every single week. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about the talent. All they care about is making money. And they're not even making money right now because they're losing money. WWE's losing money as a company. So I don't even know what the fuck. I just don't know. There are a lot of people there are out of touch. A lot of people there don't know what the fuck is going on. A lot of people just don't get it anymore. They just don't get it. This is 2017. This ain't fucking 1993. This ain't fucking, Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan at King of the Ring, okay? We're not gonna be seeing Max Moon coming out of the fucking dressing room. We're not gonna be seeing TL Hopper or Mantar or the Goon. We're not gonna be seeing that. We're not seeing that anymore. So stop the inconsistent writing. Do shit that makes sense. Today's wrestling is all about the in-ring action. And tonight's match sucked cock because of the in-ring action. Neville, who's fantastic, couldn't even get a good match out of Enzo Amore. Why is Enzo in the Cruiserweight division to even begin with? God only knows. The Cruiserweight division was supposed to be meant to have great talent down there, but Enzo now is being booed. And it sucks because I like Enzo. I really do. But I know he's more capable of what he's at right now. Instead of being in the Cruiserweight division, WWE just says, or instead of being, somewhere else, being like a, having another tag team partner, or being a manager, or just being that annoying guy backstage, that just gets on the mic and just does random shit. Instead of having him doing that, they actually have him wrestling in the Cruiserweight division, but actually, it's possibly the worst decision that they can do. I'm done talking about it, and it's fucking sad, pathetic, and it's something that WWE really, really, really fucked up on. Ever since day one with the Cruiserweight division, they fucked up on it. So that's all I gotta say about that. Main event, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. Again, this match here was nothing special. Again, this match here was fucking disappointing. Very lackluster finish. Finish came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Lesnar needs to lose this fucking title as soon as he fucking can. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do with Strowman? We know what they're gonna do with Lesnar. He's not gonna be coming back into Royal Rumble. What the fuck are they gonna be doing on Monday Night Raw? As I mentioned, maybe you're gonna have Reigns and Miz. Maybe that's gonna be the top feud now for Raw. Have Reigns versus Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. And actually, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather see Roman Reigns win the Intercontinental Championship rather than anything else. And he's gonna win the Universal title. I get it. He will win the Universal title at WrestleMania next year. I understand it. I'm preparing myself for it. If you guys are out there saying, well, he's not gonna win shut up. Yes, he is. Okay, just come to grips with it. He's going to win at WrestleMania the Universal Championship. Just come to grips with it. But maybe before that, have him win the Intercontinental Championship and maybe have him lose it to somebody that actually means something. But guys, I'm gonna give this show a 4.5 out of 10. This show wasn't anything special whatsoever. Cesaro is a tough son of a bitch. That match with him and Sheamus versus Rollins and Ambrose was the best match of the night. Wiz match was better than what I expected. Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor wasn't anything special. It was this pretty much same match that we always seen with them. Jason Jordan the Miz wasn't anything special. Cena and Reigns was very predictable. I already gave you my fucking rant about Enzo and Neville. And the main event was just a very short match, out of nowhere, ending. You made Strowman look weak. Where did the Strowman go from here? I don't fucking know. Who at this point I really don't give a shit. And at this point, I'm glad I am working 3 to 12 so I don't have to review this shit next week. I need a break. I need a break from WWE Raw. I'm still gonna be watching it, but it's good for me not to watch the show live. But guys, that's it. If you did like this here, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the way out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. And like the Facebook page where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family. And come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. And guys, that's it. I will see you guys later. Peace out.